Okay, welcome everyone to this amazing webinar today. And just as you know, this is King Soundmind from the First Kinging team. And the reason why we're always here, is to provide educational knowledge of this world's first DeFi platform called Metaverse. And of course, as we get to know about this platform, we get to discover that there's a lot in it that we never knew. And the best we could do is to continually and consistently provide educational knowledge to those who don't even know about the platform and those who don't even understand cryptocurrency at all. So we try our best to break things down to the very basics for the understanding of those who are newbies to crypto or newbies to uh, the ecosystem like this. Metaverse is an amazing platform, which I believe is going to change the lives of thousands of people all around the world in no distant time if they take advantage of it the right way. So, without wasting much time, I'm just going to go ahead and share my screen right now. Okay, and so I'll just go straight to my slide for today. Can you see my screen, please?
Yes, we can.
Okay, thank you. So just go straight to my slide. Yes. Okay. All right. Okay, so this is just the whole thing, and of course this is how the slide is. Okay, so let's get started without wasting much time. So this is force, and the understanding that we have here is to bring you to speed, to your knowledge. As you attend these Zooms, we believe that your knowledge is increasing about this platform. And like I said, we try our best to bring it down to the basics. And that's exactly what we are doing in this Zoom and beyond. Okay, so we're discussing about metaphors today. So I'll just go back to my next slide. So, what is metaphors? What is it all about? So let's see what metaphors is on the slide. You can see that Force is a global crypto ecosystem whose members help each other to achieve financial well-being using our tools and algorithm for of instant profit distribution on smart contract. Please take a note of that word smart contract because we're going to look into it. It's very important. That is actually the hallmark of this project. One thing that makes it different is because it is built on smart contracts. The Metaverse system belongs to our community and is fully decentralized. Also mark that word, fully decentralized. Some people don't understand what it means to be fully decentralized. Of course, some people understand the difference between centralized and decentralized, which we've actually explained in our previous Zooms in the past. But there's something called fully decentralized. As we go, you get to understand. Fully decentralized, which means it is transparent, secure, and resistant to external influences. So we're dealing with a system that cannot have security issues. It is transparent because all transactions are trackable. Okay, so let's just proceed. So, what is a smart contract? What's a smart contract? And I told you to take note of that word, smart contract. So let's see what smart contract is. A smart contract is a self-executing contract with terms of agreement between a buyer and a seller being directly written into a line of code. You can see that it is actually an agreement between two parties. You know, in other words, if I'm going to do transactions with you and you're going to do transactions with me, because of the kind of system we've had in the world today, okay, there has to be a third party between you and I. But smart contract technology has made it possible for you and I to do transactions on blockchain without the middleman. So you can see that it is the code and the agreement contained therein exists across a distributed, decentralized blockchain network. In other words, for something to be called a smart contract, it has to exist on blockchain. Okay, and that is what makes a platform to be fully decentralized, because we know that cryptocurrency is decentralized in nature. Okay, but there are platforms that are not decentralized. So if a platform runs completely on smart contracts, it exists across a distributed decentralized blockchain network. So I hope you're following. As you're learning these things, understand that the world is going digital. The world is going more globally into blockchain, and platforms are beginning to adopt the technology for different things. Metaphors is just one of the aspects of finances. Okay, you can have smart contracts in a medical aspect. You can have smart contracts in education, in all kinds of fields. uh, um, all kinds of fields, okay, that people are engaged in. But we're talking about smart contract in terms of finances now. So let's just proceed because of time, okay? So now this is how smart contract is, okay? Piece of code within the blockchain that enables you, a buyer and a seller, to transact. You can see that this, what makes the seller on blockchain to transact with the buyer on blockchain is just a piece of code. So no need of a third party anymore. Like what we used to do, for me to send money to you, it has to go through the bank or a third party provider somewhere, somehow, maybe online or a physical location. But here, blockchain makes this to be different. So we have codes that are written right now. Okay, so let's proceed. So now these are the facts about metaphors. You can see on my screen right now, facts about metaphors, what metaphors is all about. Of course, we know that it is the hallmark is smart contract, but let's look at some important things. The first one you can see there is that Force was officially launched in June 2022. Okay, that's when it was launched. Okay, just in case you wanted to find out how long has this project been around. Okay, and as of today, since June 2022, we have well over 700,000 members globally, and that's amazing. It has never happened like that in a project in the history of networking, to have such amount of members in a short space of time. Now, Force is the top leading smart contract project. It is a top leading. In other words, it pulls more traffic to the blockchain than any other project on the Polygon blockchain. Force is fully decentralized. We definitely understand that now because it runs on smart contracts. Force is built to exist for a lifetime. I explained that in our previous Zoom, that if smart contract, the only thing that makes a smart contract to ever expire, which can never happen, is the blockchain. If the blockchain is built for a lifetime, means anything that runs on blockchain will exist for a lifetime. Force cannot shut down because it is running on blockchain. That's super. Meaning that you can, for the first time, do business and go to sleep, not thinking that it can disappear one morning, whereby you can just log into the website and you see that the website is not working anymore. It's not like that anymore. I tell you this, even if the website is not working anymore, the platform is still on blockchain because it's completely decentralized. So there is no need for fear. All right. Now in Force, you're paid automatically and immediately you earn. Awesome. Awesome. I've never seen a platform like that. There are platforms whereby when you earn, it stores on your back office on dashboard and you need to apply for your withdrawal. But here it is automatically and immediately you earn, you're paid. Now in Force, you don't need to apply for withdrawals. Amazing, because it is fully decentralized. Fully decentralized means that the creators, those who have the platform, they don't have a say about your earnings, your money. Okay, any earnings you get on the platform fully belongs to you. So you don't need to apply for withdrawals. Now in Force, you are paid directly to your wallet. Beautiful, right? You don't need a third party. You don't need PayPal. You don't need Perfect Money or any other platform to ask for withdrawals. It comes directly to your crypto wallet. Okay, that's it. That's amazing. All right. Now in Force, the opened levels never expire. That's amazing. In other words, when you open a level in MetaForce, okay, we are looking at that in the next previous slides. They don't expire at all. They are open for life. Once you open a level, you just keep earning as long as your team is growing for life. Amazing, right? In Force, you get rich gradually and consistently. Gradually and consistently. It is not a get rich quick scheme. Okay, it's not something you put in money and it multiplies over just overnight. It doesn't work like that in metaphors. Okay, you get rich gradually and consistently as you build your team, as you grow your network. You become richer and richer gradually and consistently. So let's proceed. So how does metaphors work? Now, metaphors has a lot of products, but we're looking at the very recent of them called the Marketing Classic program. The Marketing Classic program is actually the aspect of the networking. Okay, now don't think about networking in a different way because cryptocurrency have been seen in a different aspect for many years. Okay, but if you look at the crypto market right now, you will see that crypto market is not really making any progress. So the next move in cryptocurrency for people to make money right now, ladies and gentlemen, is the aspect of crypto networking. So that's why what you're seeing on my screen right here right now is not controlled by a human. Don't forget I told you that it's a smart contract. So what you are seeing on my screen here right now, what you're seeing on my screen here is not a binary system. It is not a 3x3 stuff. No. It's not a 3x3 stuff or binary system. It is actually the graphical representation of what exists on the blockchain. Are we following? Can you still hear me?
Yes, we can.
Thank you. All right. So you can see here that these are the two schemes in the classic program. Okay, made up of two schemes. S3 and S6. Now, this is the S3. This is how it looks like. And this is the S6. That's how it looks like. Now, what is the S3 and what is the S6? The S3 is where you get to make money from your direct partners. In other words, the people who came through you directly into the platform. You make money from them on the S3. The S3 actually has 3 spots on one line. You can see that. And don't forget, I told you that payment in metaphors is 100% directly to your wallet. So now how the S3 does it for your earning is that you only make money from the first 2 slots here, 1, 2, okay? Not from the 3 slots. You make money from the first 2 slots. So it means that since here is 100% and here is 100%, you're making what, 200% per cycle. I'm going to talk about cycle more as we proceed, okay? So what happens to the last spot? What happens to it? Now, the platform uses that money, that same 100%, to purchase the same level for you. So in other words, if this level is $10, for example, okay, you earn $10 here, you earn $10 here, that's 200%. And the last one also is $10, and the platform uses the same $10 to repurchase the same level for you again. Don't forget, one of the facts we saw about metaphors in our previous screen is that the levels never expire because the reactivation is automated. That's very simple. That's for the S3. Now, for the S6 is where you get to earn money from the collective teamwork. And the collective team includes both your direct downlines, your downlines, your cross-line downlines, your upline, and fellow downlines of your upline. That's so amazing. All this set of people I just mentioned right now, you can make money from those people on the S6. The S6 is so powerful. It is meant for those that are building as teams. It works for them excellently well. So how does the X6 work? On the X6, you can see that it has the 2 lines, 2 on the first line and then 4 on the second line. So now earnings do not come to you directly on the first line, okay? Earnings on the first line goes to either somebody above you in the platform or it spills over to somebody on your team. That's how the first 2 they work. So it doesn't go to you directly. Okay, where your earning is, ladies and gentlemen, is on the second line. This second line here, that's where your earning is. And from the second line, you are going to be making 3 earnings, 3 payments from that second line goes to you directly. So that is 300%, ladies and gentlemen, 300%. So what happens to the last spot? The same thing I explained here, that the platform uses that money, the income of that last spot, to repurchase the same level for you again, afresh, automatically, so that you can keep earning from a particular level for life, so long as your team keeps growing, so long as cycles is taking place in your team. Earnings will keep coming to that particular level consistently. I told you that in metaphors, you get rich gradually and consistently. Okay, so now let's look at the more broader view of the classic program. So this is the more broader view of the classic program. The classic program is made up of 12 levels, okay? And if you look at it very well, some levels, you can see level 1, okay, level 2, level 3, all the way down to level 12. You can see level 12 there. So, and you can see something here that for the first time in networking, we're seeing something very new, that two schemes will be integrated in one matrix system. It has never happened before. It can only happen by smart contract, and Metaforce is the first to do something like this. You can see that here we have two schemes, level 1 and 2 are the same, then level 3, a different scheme, that's F3. You can see that level 4 and 5, a different scheme, S6, level 6, S3, a different scheme. So as you proceed in the platform, don't worry about the levels, okay? Just understand the schemes, which level controls which scheme, and you know what happens in that particular scheme. If you are on a level that has an S3 scheme, you know you're making 200% profit per cycle. If you're in a level that has X6 scheme, you know that you're making 300% profit per cycle. What you can make in this platform per week is unfathomable. I can tell you that if you can build your campaign very well, if you can ensure that your team grows very well, and you train your people very well to understand how this thing works, what you are seeing on my screen right now, these 12 levels is what I call the ultimate money-making machine. The way that you can use this to help people, okay, to see financial result in their life. At the same time, you are also building your own finances. Are you seeing it now? You're not just helping people, okay, and then you are left aside. You're not just building for yourself and other people are left aside. No, it is a teamwork. As we are working together and helping somebody to grow, I'm also helping myself to grow. That's super amazing. And that's what this whole matrix system will do for us here. You can see also, don't forget I told you about the S6, that the S6 is where you get to earn from the teamwork. Look at what happened here now. You can see that we have more of the levels where you can earn from the team on this matrix. We have more of it. Out of 12, we have 8 of it. Then we have the levels whereby you earn directly from your direct partners. We have 4 of it out of 12. That will show you that the platform has been designed for those who work as a team. Don't get it twisted, ladies and gentlemen. Don't get it twisted. It is the S3 that populates the S6. In other words, if you can work on building your S3, the S6 will automatically populate by itself. Because S6 is for the teamwork, the team growth. We make one from ourselves on the X6. Are we following? Let me look at my time. I hope I'm still on track. Okay. Okay, I just have a few minutes to go. So I'm just explaining some important things for us here, so that you get the whole knowledge. Now, don't forget that we are using a coin. Okay, we have 2 coins we're using. Okay, we have the earning coin and we have the network fee coin. We have MATIC and we have DAI. I'm going to talk about it, but I want to say something, that DAI is actually a temporary coin that we are using. You can see here on my screen that DAI is just a temporary coin, and we are going to be using the first coin very soon. If you were actually here before my Zoom started, you'll see that I played a trailer of a video that shows that Metaforce is going to be launching a coin very soon, and that's the first coin, and that's the coin we are going to be earning as the platform proceeds. Okay, and I'm very, very sure about that. Now let's proceed. Now these levels, like I showed you, level 1 to level 12, have their costs. So what is the cost of these levels? These are the cost of the levels. You can see on my screen here: level 1, level 2, level 3, level 4. You can see the level 1 starts with what, level $5, $10. You can see what is here, that each next level costs exactly twice as much as the previous one. So a particular level will be times 2 of the previous one. You can see that level 3 is times 2 of this, level 4 is times 2 of level 3, and like that till level 12. You can see that level 12 actually costs what, $10,000. And of course, like I said, that we are not telling you to bring $10,000. There is actually a minimum requirement that you actually need, and a minimum requirement not just for the levels but also in your team direct partners. There's a minimum requirement, and if you can do that and ensure that your partners do the same thing, the platform has been designed to economically build and distribute funds to people in a decentralized way, that everybody in the team will be happy, everybody in the team will be glad, and everybody in the team will enjoy this amazing platform. So let's just proceed on my slide. So what I want you to also understand is that we have what we call reactivation and auto upgrade. Now, what you can see here, reactivation is just like when a slot is filled. When a slot is filled, you can see this is our X6, this is our S3. So when this one is filled, this one is filled. Once the last one takes place, I told you that the platform uses that payment, okay, to repurchase the same level for you again afresh. You can actually read this to understand more. Okay, but because of time, I'm trying to rush it. Okay, so but the same thing on the S6, you can see that I told you that these two payments here goes to somebody above you in the system. That's why you can see the arrow there, and then this your earning is on the second line. You can see that three of those earnings there has the logo of a wallet, meaning that the earning comes to you. While the last one is for what activation, recycle, okay, or what we can call reinvestment, but it is automated. It's not something you need to bring out money from your pocket again. The platform does it automatically. So let's look at also auto upgrade. Auto upgrade is for what you can see that the platform is also automated in terms of when you go to higher levels, the platform does it for you automatically. So how does the platform do it? It happens on your highest level. Okay, so the platform actually takes two payments of your current level and upgrades you automatically. So you can see that. Okay, let's just look at this very well. You can see one payment is stored on a special smart contract for this to which no one has access except you. Then, as soon as the second payment appears, okay, the amount is combined, okay, and the next level is instantly activated. So, if your highest level is an SC scheme, you're only going to make 100% for that first cycle. Don't forget I said that on the S6 you make 300%. So if your highest level is an S6, you only make 100% because 200% is needed for the next higher level. I showed you on the previous screen that a level is twice the amount of the previous one. So it's actually 200% of the current level. So the platform needs two payments. So, but if your highest level is an S3 scheme, the platform will just take that two payment of your first cycle. So you're not making anything on the first cycle for S3. But from the second cycle to infinity, you get your full 200%. But the same thing also for S6. I told you just make 100%. That's this one. Okay, so 200% is used for the higher level. So from the second cycle you keep until infinity, you keep making your 300% complete payment. Amazing, right? Amazing. So Metaverse is so wonderful. It is actually the first platform I've seen that pays people 500% earnings in one cycle. 200% on the S3 and 300% on the S6. That's so amazing. Think about that. So let's just proceed on our next slide. So what is needed for you to get started in Metaverse? As you can see on my screen here, all you need is just a one-time payment, ladies and gentlemen, of $40. $40 is what you need for what level 1 to level 3. Okay, so I actually broke it down. You need 35 DAI token, and then you need $5 of the MATIC coin. That is what you need. And also you need to get a minimum of 3 partners to do the same duplication. If I can have my 3 partners and ensure that my 3 partners have their own 3 partners each, nobody having more than 3. That is all we need. It is called the power of 3 strategy. The power of, so let me just go back a little bit so you can see what I'm talking about. So you can see the levels here. Level 1, level 2, level 3. That's 35 DAI. Okay, plus at least another amount of for the network fee. That's all you need to get started. And it is just a one-time payment. So what do you need to do? You have to create a wallet on Trust Wallet, okay? Okay, or you can actually create on a Token Pocket, okay? That's Token Pocket on my screen there. So you can actually create your wallet on any of these apps. Okay, we can actually guide you on how to do that if you don't know how to do it. Okay, we have leaders in different countries, so that can depending on your country you're joining us from. But if you don't know how to do it, you can actually reach out to me and I'll put you through on what to do and how to set up your wallet to have the Polygon, that's the MATIC coin, and then the DAI token added to your wallet for you to get started in the platform. So we've actually had a lot of testimonies of people making money in Metaverse. Okay, it is not actually a new thing. People are making money in Metaverse. It's not something I can even begin to talk about right now. You can actually go on YouTube, you can actually go on Facebook, you can actually go on different social media platforms and just look for Metaverse testimonies, and you're going to be seeing a lot of videos, testimonials of people making money in Metaverse. And what you can make is not different from what these people have made. You can even make more, but we're showing you a strategy that will help you do better. the power of three. Only three partners, one-time payment of $40, and that's all you need, ladies and gentlemen. So I'm going to stop here because of time. Okay, that's the end of my slide. Just in case anybody has a question, it is time for questions. Okay, so I'm just going to give that opportunity right now. Um, there's a level we cannot take on the Zoom because of time. Okay, so does anybody have a question? Please feel free to ask. Any questions, please?
Yes, good evening, Coach Godstay. Thank you so very much for this wonderful presentation, as always. Okay, so I have a question. The power of three is a really fantastic strategy, that you've just unveiled to us. Now, what happens when I bring in over a period of 3 months, for example? Let's say I bring in 30 partners, on an average of 10 partners per month. I bring in 30 partners now, and I already have my three partners that I brought in before the additional 30 partners, making 33 so far that have come to MetaForce directly, by me. Are any of them going to also use my referral link, or the 27 new partners or the 30 new partners, are they going to now be distributed to other people in our team, in our matrix?
Okay.
So that's my question.
Okay, thank you so much for that question. Now, from what you said, you are actually the one who brought this new 30 people, right? So if you are the one who brought this new 30 people, now the way the power of three works is you taking a minimum requirement of just three partners, meaning that even though you have the ability to bring in more people, nobody goes directly under you anymore. You use those new people to help grow your three partners. So to fill them under your three partners, everybody having only three partners. If you can do such a thing, you will not just be helping the people under you, you'll also be helping yourself at the same time. Are you getting it now? Because if you decide to register every of those people under you directly, of course you're going to make money, but at the end of the day, you're going to be the only one working and you get stuck at some point. But if you help the people under you to grow, to make some money, I can assure you one thing, that at the end of the day, your stress will reduce because they will pick up the spirit that you have to get 30 partners. They will pick up that spirit and they'll start doing more. So think about if each of those 30 partners start seeing results and each of them brings in 30. I mean, your work is reduced. And let me even show you something that people don't really pay attention to. If you look at the direct partners aspect, I told you that S3 is where you make money as a direct partner. S3. If you look at this here, you can see that the platform creators designed it for only 3 spots. That should tell you that you don't need more than 3 partners. In fact, it is actually a very, very, very small hidden secret that people don't see. If they tell you that your direct partners that for the scheme is 3, that should tell you that you don't need more than 3. It's there. So if you have more than 3, help the people under you to grow. And if you do that, you will see money that you never thought possible. The business will grow under your team. I'm talking about your team now. Your team, your business will grow, and you make money for a long time. I'm telling you, for a long time. That's it. I hope I answered that question.
Yes, you did. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Okay, so any other questions, please, before we...
And good evening, moderator.
Good evening, sir.
Yeah. I'm thinking of what Decentralized said earlier, that you've already bring your 3 people in one account. Then can't we maybe have another account? Then, like the first one, you've already had your 3, and then the other account, you now distribute and now put another 3 there. Then the remaining 27, you now distribute along the 2 accounts. Is it possible for someone to have more than one account?
That's even the question. Is it possible for someone to have more than one account? That's the question. It's very possible. Okay, it's very possible, but don't see it as a strategy to make more money in this platform because it will not work. The only way I can advise you to have more accounts is if you are willing to put in the work. For example, now somebody who wants to bring in 30 persons, I will ask you to have 2 accounts so that you can have the dividends of your work. You understand? So that if you can place these people under yourself, okay, so you register your second account also under your first account, and then you do the placement as well. So definitely you will have dividends of your work. That's just it. But if you know you can't really work to get because not everybody can do the whole thing of bringing in people. So don't see having more than one account as a way of making more money fast. I can only advise that if you know that you have the ability and the capacity to do the work to ensure that those accounts grow, that's when I can advise you to have multiple accounts. But it's possible, sir. It's possible. It's just for you to create another wallet on the same trust wallet, and then use the ID, the wallet address. The referral link of the first account to register that new wallet. That's it. Of course, we'll put you through if you are ready to do that. Did I take that question?
Thank you very much. Yeah, thank you very much.
Yeah. Any other questions, sir? Or ma? Okay, no other question. All right. So anyway, in the absence of no question, I want to say thank you to everyone who made it to the call today. All right, and then of course, this Zoom, like I always say, is a very important educational ground to help you grow your knowledge in Metaverse. It's very important. If you're going to be in Metaverse or you're already in Metaverse, please try to attend these Zooms, not just alone, but with your friends, so that we will be the one to help you talk to the people that you want to bring into the platform, because you may be new right now. You may not really have a lot of knowledge. This platform is big. It is very deep. I can tell you that because of what is available for us in the next few years. But of course, you may not be able to understand those things, and that's the reason why we are here to help you. So make yourself available. Don't open a business. Don't start a business and don't learn about your product. Learn about the product so you will know how to advertise it to people. And if you show people that this is a product worth investing into, they will come in their numbers. I guarantee you that. Because Metaverse is a product. It is a product. It has several products. The classic marketing is just one of them. Okay, and we have other products coming, including our coin. That's another avenue of making money. You see, so share the opportunity with your friends. And if you're also listening to this recording from YouTube, I'll advise you to take advantage of this opportunity and come into our group. You can click on the link or the description to come into our WhatsApp group or our Telegram group, and so that you can attend our subsequent Zooms where you have more understanding of this platform, because this platform, what we have is real. What we have is real. Not everything online out there is a scam. What you see on this platform is not controlled by anyone. It is on blockchain for life. We can't really go into all those technical aspects today. But of course, we will have trainings where we train our team leaders, show you some technical and critical aspect of this platform. But right now, we just display the product to you so you can understand how it works. So if you're listening to me right now and you're not on the platform, please reach out to the person who shared this video with you or who invited you to this Zoom right now and ask questions, get started. Okay, you're not coming into a platform that you'll be left alone. We'll be by you, we'll support you, we'll help you to ensure that you stand having success all the way, because we are always with you. Force. Thank you, and then I would say that's the end of our call tonight, and thank you.